Cara Mía Theatre continues to push storytelling in powerful, thought-provoking ways, and now they're bringing a bold new production to the stage, one that reimagines an ancient Greek tragedy through a modern multimedia lens. And here to tell us so much more about it is artistic director David Lozano. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So
Thanks for
glad to
having us.
have you here. Yes,
Thank you.
indeed. So for people who are not familiar, can you tell us a little bit more about Cara Mía? Oh my goodness, Cara Mía.
Cara Mía Theatre.
Thank you. Thank you. Look at me.
bilingual.
I'm working on my Spanish this morning. Tell us so much more about it.
Well, Cara Mía Theatre, like our name, is a theater that focuses on bilingual plays in Spanish and English about the Latino experience in the United States.
Very good.
And so we're heading into our 30th anniversary in August, and so we are just producing like crazy right now and ready to put on a show.
Yes, indeed. Okay, well, let's talk about the upcoming production, the show. Look, I'm about to try, y'all. Medea, Liturgia.
That's it. You got it.
No, tell me the truth. Tell me how to say it. Say it for me.
Oh, well, we can say it several ways. In Spanish, we'll say Medea Liturgia.
Liturgia.
Or we can say Medea Liturgia.
Liturgia.
Which
I
is-
like the first one.
Well, you know, being
Just got to practice a little bit.
we're multilingual, and so sometimes we just have to say what we need. We say it how we can say it to get our idea across.
But you know what? I like the idea. I think this is the whole point of these shows, right? Is to bring you into the culture, maybe one you're not necessarily familiar with, and you end up learning new things. I'm even learning right in front of you guys. Stop laughing at me. Now, this is an ancient Greek play, but we'll get to see a modern spin on it. And so how is the story reimagined a bit?
Well, what makes this production unique is that it's a multimedia experience. It features projections, film, music, originally composed music with singing and movement, a really interesting use of puppets and scenic design. And so it's meant to be an experience and not just feel like a play where you're listening to people talk.
Yeah, it's almost interactive in a way. You really get to lean in. Now,
That's right.
You're also a part of the production. Tell us a little bit about your character. We just saw you actually in that photo.
Yes, well, so the interesting thing about this play is I read about this play in grade school in a picture book in the library, Jason and the Argonauts, Medea and Jason and the Argonauts. And so I'm playing Jason. So depending, you know, the ancient Greeks called him a hero, but Jason convinced Medea to betray her family to take the golden fleece. Then they went on to Thebes, another country, and the king said, well, you can become the king here if you marry my daughter, but you'll have to leave your wife behind. And that's where the story takes place.
It gets rowdy at that point.
And I'm trying to convince her it's a good idea.
Oh gosh, okay. Can't wait to see how that convincing goes indeed. Well, this is a world premiere of the play, so tell us what it was like working with the actual playwright and director in Diego Fernando Montoya. What was that experience?
Well, it's very different because he is looking at theater as an experience, as an event. So he has me climbing a wall. It's over 12 feet. He has this, sometimes we don't know exactly what we're supposed to do, and sometimes he doesn't. So it's an exploration, and we discover what it is. But it's going to be a spectacle that no one's going to expect. And that's what he's going for. Something that's you're not going to expect when you go to the theater.
I mean, but to have the original playwright, I know this is so special for the company as a whole, especially as you come up on celebrating 30 years. I mean, you guys are hitting new achievements. Tell me, is this play something more of a date night, or can we bring the kids along with us?
It's more of a date night.
Okay.
Yes, definitely, because we're dealing with adult themes here, and we're dealing with the classic struggle of a betrayal of a husband between a husband and a wife. And so what does that mean? And step by step, the story will take you through that story, and you'll decide who was right and who was wrong.
Oh boy, not us being the judge and
That's
the jury at the end and slaying down a verdict. Well, very good. Thank you so much for being here this morning, teaching me a little bit of Spanish, but also bringing us into the culture and learning new things about things that were underlying that maybe we didn't even know were there. And so we're excited for you. We're excited for the 30 years you're coming up on. And if you guys want to go out to Cara Mía Theatre, it is currently in its 25-26 season. So you guys can find all of the information. It is going to be running from February 12th through the 22nd, so plenty of time to get it on your calendar at the Latino Cultural Center. And you can get tickets now and learn so much more by visiting caramiatheater.org/plays.